How did they get this so badly wrong?
Well, because the man in charge doesn't know what he's looking at. It's actually very simple. The person who's responsible for making that decision at Stockley Park shouldn't be making that decision. He's clearly shown the fact that he has decided that Lo Celso's challenge on Azpilicueta is not a red tells you that he needs to be moved backwards.
Oh, and by the way,
he should not be in charge.
He then did the VAR of Leicester against Man City as well. Now, 20 minutes after them coming out and saying, or VAR coming out and saying, nope, referee didn't make a clear and obvious error, they admitted, yes, there was. Michael Oliver's, 10 yards away from the monitor? Come on, and the time it takes for him to just go and have a look. Let him have the final say. No, not at all.
No, it's Mike Riley.
Thank you.
Mike Riley is the guy who decides who's in charge for whatever games. Mike Riley is the guy who has decided the protocol for when you can't go and look at the monitor. So ultimately, he's in charge. And when it goes badly wrong, guess what? He's the one that should be held responsible, as well as the man who made the decision.
In the first year of the Bundesliga, one of the hierarchy involved in VAR fell on his sword because the implementation didn't go as they would have liked. Should Mike Riley fall on his sword after this?
Absolutely.
He can't really defend and they'll try. They'll do Jose Mourinho deflection tactics.
In any walk of life, when you're in charge, regardless of what it may be, and it's continuing to go wrong, there's only one thing usually ends up happening.
VAR's here to stay, but VAR is human oriented. VAR's never wrong. This is the whole thing. It's controlled by people who make mistakes, human beings.
Listen, VAR, in my opinion, VAR's great. I think VAR, absolutely. We used to complain about the referees who had to make a snap decision, and then we would dissect them getting it wrong. Now we've moved on, rightly so, to a situation where you can have another look at a big decision and decide whether it's right or wrong. VAR's fantastic. It's just the people who are behind the VAR who either need to up the game or move on and get somebody in who knows what they're looking at.
Finally, he's not going to face a ban now because of the way that this was handled. Now, it's potentially a leg-breaking tackle. So many things wrong with this, and if the Premier League, PGMOL, don't learn from this, I don't know what's going to happen next.
I've got no problem him not getting banned.
I understand
things happen on the field. If the referee doesn't deal with it on the field, whether it's VAR or anything else, you can't go. And I dislike re-refereeing games after they're finished. So I have no problem with this, him not getting a ban. Yes, it's a red. He wasn't given the red. So when the game's finished, it's over.
And they said initially about re-refereeing games that they'll not do that. They'll not do it from Stockley Park. But now they are. And this isn't Lo Celso. This is the game and this is VAR. This was a horrible day for VAR, but a good day for Chelsea.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.